Hello, wedding wanderers. Hi, my name is Assumpta Vitku. I am the lead planner, floral stylist, and founder of AVE Creations. Welcome to AVE Creations TV and welcome to my YouTube channel. So weird saying that, but I'm super excited. Where do I begin? So, firstly, actually, let me start. The reason why I called you, whoever you may be, anybody that chooses to watch or follow Wedding Wanderers, is because I find when you are planning a wedding or a special event, you spend a lot of time wondering. You wander the internet, wander and wondering. So the two work. You wander the internet, you wonder what's going on, you just spend a lot of time asking questions, and I'm hoping that this channel will be able to assist with that and answer a number of the questions that you may have. As I said before, let me tell you a little bit more about me. So I have a degree in law, and when I graduated, I worked in criminal law for a little while. I have a master's in creative and professional writing. I've been writing since I was about 7 years old. It's something I'm super passionate about, and also why it's included in my business. I'll tell you a bit more about that shortly. I've always loved planning, and even though I've had other jobs in between, I was an editor at one point and a copywriter. I still write copy now, but planning is something I've always loved, and I knew that this is what I wanted to do when I left university. But I thought, let me use my degree, and also I decided that it would be something I do later in life, after I plan my own wedding, because then I would be able to know if I really loved it and wanted to continue with it. And lo and behold, I did. So here we are. As I mentioned before, my love for writing is included in AVE Creations because we assist our couples and clients with vow writing, so we can help you to custom write your vows. We create custom poems for you and can help with speech giving as well. Because as you well know, it can be a nerve-wracking experience, and a lot of people don't like public speaking. So the wedding day is when they formally have to give a speech. I mean, how often do you have to give a speech to 80, 90, 150 or 300 people? Not very often. So we can help. And by we, I mean me. But yeah, words are something that I'm really passionate about. I'm a logophile. If you don't know what that is, go look it up and let me know in the comments. But basically, I just love everything to do with words. I also love travel. That heavily influences my design aesthetic and generally my life. I travel as much as I can with my husband. We've been married for 2 years and we live in London. I planned both of our weddings. I say both because we had two on 2 separate days. I am Nigerian, even though my husband is not, but it was really important to me to have a traditional Nigerian wedding. So in a later video, I will talk about how I managed to plan a multicultural wedding, both the Nigerian traditional and also our English wedding. We had a church service and then a reception, and I did all of that in 7 months. Dun, dun, dun. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I think so, but I'll tell you the pros and cons of doing that at a later stage. So you kind of have to stick around to see how that pans out. You can probably see part of a photo of us here. That is a picture from our wedding. So, sorry, I'm fighting with this cushion here. That is a picture from our wedding, but at a later stage, as I said, I will share more about that. My favourite colour is green. I don't know why that's important. I just like to know people's favourite colours. So if you know anything about colour theory, it does supposedly have some sort of influence or reflect, I should say, how people behave. And if you look up what green stands for, signifies, tumbling over my words now, the attributes of people who tend to like the colour green, I believe, make for a very good planner, but more about that later. As promised from this title, I will also share with you 3 quick tips, 3 things to consider when planning a Christmas, New Year's proposal, or just a proposal in general, to be honest. These tips can be used in any scenario. So let me not keep you any further. Tip number one, is make it a surprise. There are so few surprises in life that it's nice to have a proposal, wedding proposal, as a surprise, unless you are dating somebody who hates, like, I mean, categorically hates surprises, then maybe don't do that to them. But most people tend to love surprises, or even if they don't, they would like this to be a surprise. So I would recommend that you tell as few people as possible so that there's less chance of them finding out, and keep it a surprise. Number 2, choose the right ring. Choose the right ring. I don't think I have any friends who have hated their rings. No, I lie. I know of one person who did not like their ring at all. But for the most part, most men, I would say, tend to get it right. Especially if you're not dealing or dating somebody who's super particular. But I would recommend doing some research, whether that's looking in her jewelry box, asking her friends, look at the jewelry they wear. Hopefully you've had conversations about marriage, and maybe they've dropped hints as to the kind of ring that they would like. I'm quite a pragmatic person, and also, yeah, I love surprises, but I didn't want to get a nasty surprise. So I did kind of say, hey, I would like this, and this. But thankfully, the kind of ring that I wanted was super simple, just very classic. And that's what I got, thank God. So if in doubt, I'd say go with a simple ring. Don't go and have something designed that they may hate and you will have spent a lot of money and time on, or propose with a dummy ring, and then you can go through the process together. That there's nothing wrong with that as well. And finally, number 3, I would suggest prepare them for this proposal. And by that I mean, well, pause. You may think it sounds like it clashes with number 1, with it being a surprise. There is a way to prepare somebody without giving away the surprise. So if you are not somebody who regularly sends your partner to the spa or to have their nails done, or just say, oh, you know, go have your nails done on me, don't suddenly do that before you're about to propose. It will give it away. Maybe try it a few weeks or months in advance, and after they go and then there's no proposal after, they'll know that, oh, okay, this is just a nice thing they're doing. And then when you finally do it again, knowing that you are about to propose, they are photo ready to be able to show off their new bling when you do propose. I would say that this is fairly important. I mean, it was important to me. I was super glad that I had my nails done that day. My husband and I often go on date nights, and we were just going on a random date night on a Monday evening, but I decided I wanted to get dressed up because evening wear is, that's another fun fact. Evening wear is my favorite type of clothing. I love formal / occasion wear. So I happened to be on my, tangential, but it's applicable. I was on the phone to my mum that afternoon, and she asked me what I was doing that day. I was meeting a friend for coffee on his lunch break, but I said to her, we've got date night in the evening. I may or may not have my nails done. It depends on how I'm feeling. But she couldn't say to me, make sure you get them done. Otherwise, I would have been like, why are you so adamant that I have my nails done? Thankfully, I did, and all was well when he proposed, and I was super, super shocked. But yes, all that in a nutshell is to say, make it a surprise, choose the right ring, do your research, and also prepare the person. And that should make for a happy experience. There are more tips on my blog about proposing around the holidays or just in general, so do check that out. I will leave the link below. In the meantime, if you want to see more from me, they will be more structured in future, then please do subscribe and share with anyone that you think this video may be able to help, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.